What's up, you guys? Welcome to the I-Khanic Show. It's your host, Khan. In this video, I want to go over how exactly I leveraged Robinhood Gold to make over $463 in just one day. Actually, it was less than a day. And how you can use this trick as well. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. Before I get started, I just wanted to say that I really dislike financial gurus on YouTube and on TikTok who talk about stocks all day, buy this, sell that, but never once show their account on Robinhood or whatever broker they have. And how do you know if they're even profitable? I mean, anyone can buy and sell, right? So before I get started, here's a picture of my account. But again, I wanted to let you know that this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever you buy or sell is your responsibility. And I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a random guy on YouTube, and you should not listen to me at all. So let's get started. On February 4th, 2021, Snap, better known as Snapchat, posted their quarterly earnings for fourth quarter 2020, and I ended up buying 115 shares at about $54.41. And on February 5th, 2021, less than 1 day later, I sold all 115 shares for an average price of $58.44. And I ended up making $463.63. Now, I do want to point out that Snap did run up all the way to like $64 on that same day, and I could have potentially made $1,000. But listen, guys, profit is profit. I'm happy with what I did, and I made a decent amount of money in just a few hours. Don't get greedy. That's how people burn their accounts. But wait, Inam, what does this have to do with Robinhood Gold, and how did you know when to buy and when to hold and when to sell? Well, guys, this is where my little trick comes into play, so make sure you keep watching. And if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you press the like button, the little thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. It really helps out the channel. But let's get into it. So let's start by defining what earnings are. I'm sure many of you guys heard of the word earnings. So basically, every 3 months, so 4 times a year, companies have a meeting with their stakeholders and their shareholders, and they go over how they performed in the last 3 months. This is generally called a quarterly earnings meeting, okay? And it usually takes place pre-market or after hours, and there's usually a lot of market action going on at this time, depending on how the meeting's going. So in Snapchat's case, this earnings call was after hours, and I saw a very specific pattern that I see over and over again, and I've used this pattern to trade over and over again. So this is how it goes. So basically, I look at the large cap tech stocks. So this is like your Facebook, your Tesla, your Snapchat, your Microsoft, companies like these on their earnings day. And if I notice that a company, a big name, has beat earnings or earnings expectations, and yet the stock drops because of some random other news, I buy as much as I can. Many times during these earnings calls, if you could ever dial in, actually any of you guys could dial into an earnings call. It's actually free. So you could do it if you want to listen in and just learn. So basically what happens is many times someone might present a concept ineffectively or word something very poorly or have a slip of the tongue. And just that sentence can have a dramatic effect on the price. People get worried and they panic in the short term, and they just start selling their shares. Sometimes there's a very minor reason, but people just start panic and they sell, and then other people see those people selling, and then they start selling, and it creates like a chain or a domino effect, right? So when I see that happen, again, I try to buy as much as I can, because what I've noticed is within a week or a month, that stock almost always ends up recovering. I've done this time and time again, and it has worked time and time again. So let's get back to our example. In Snapchat's case, they're having the earnings call after hours. I'm not exactly sure what they even spoke about, to be honest, which probably isn't a good thing on my end, but I just saw the stock drop 10%. 10% right there within an hour. And I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? And when I did a little bit digging, I saw that Snap actually beat their earnings, their expected earnings. And I'm like, huh. So I bought 115 shares right away because that's how much cash I had available. And keep in mind that what this has to do with Robinhood Gold is that I was able to buy after hours. So guys, it costs $5 a month, but I was able to buy after hours and make several $100s in a few hours. And I've actually used Robinhood Gold in a similar technique to make thousands of dollars. So the $5 a month, in my opinion, is definitely worth it. It's a no-brainer. Now, as I mentioned previously, many people get emotional and they start selling, and that's when you should come in to buy. So I bought 115 shares. Now the next day I wake up and boom, Snap has basically already recovered. to what its price was before the earnings call. So I made a quick 7% return on my money in less than a day. And just as I previously mentioned, I've noticed patterns like this on Tesla on their last earnings call, even on Snowflake, which is another tech company. This pattern isn't that uncommon. I also want to reiterate a point that I just mentioned a few minutes ago. It's that, yes, I made $463 when I could have made $1,100. But guys, do not get greedy, okay? I really want to hammer the point here, because there will always be opportunities in the market. You can't have that scarcity mindset. Have an abundance mindset. There will always be opportunities in the market. You will not ever be able to capture all of them, okay? But there will always be opportunities there, and you got to understand that. So make a plan and stick to that plan, and you'll do well long term. And that, folks, is how I leveraged Robinhood Gold to make over $460 in less than a day. And guys, for all of you guys that are interested, I did notify everyone about the Snapchat earnings thing when it happened on my Patreon page. It's only $10 a month, and you basically get notified every time I'm about to buy or sell a stock. So if you're on that Patreon page, I hope you made some money, and I hope you did well. If you guys aren't on that Patreon page, feel free to sign up. It really helps support the channel. Link in description. With that being said, guys, if you're looking to invest and you haven't started yet, or you just don't have a Webull account, go get your free stocks on Webull right now when you deposit $100. It's free money. Why wouldn't you do it? Also, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. I post there once in a while. It's the I-Khanic Show. Also, I am trying hard to get my watch time up to get monetized. If you want, go binge watch all of my videos. It really helps out the channel. With that being said, guys, aim high, don't be shy, and thanks for watching the I-Khanic Show.